my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. We've been trying to get a hold of you all day. Where have you been? Meetings, I know, but what about your cell phone? You left it at home, charging? Oh my gosh, well, at least you're here now. Come in, have a seat. Yeah, you'll want to be sitting down. I have a pretty incredible story for you. Are you ready? Do you need anything? You want a drink? No, just tell you. Okay. Alright, so the government has decided to do this new super secret study on happiness. And since we both work for the government, you and I have both been chosen to participate in this happiness program. I know, it sounds kind of weird, but let me explain it. They've chosen about a dozen people across the country, all with government jobs, and you'll realize why they needed to have government jobs in a minute when I explain it a little bit more. And what they're doing is they're having us take a year, and for that year we can do whatever we want to do. And I mean whatever you want to do. There's a billionaire private donor who has given unlimited resources, so we really can choose absolutely anything that we want to do for that year. All of our bosses have been alerted that we may be taking a leave of absence for a year. Our jobs will be there with, no ramifications for taking the year off. They understand that it's not really our choice, that we've been selected for this program. Now, you could continue to work if you want to. Your boss will negotiate whatever you want to work. If you want to work part of the time, if you want to work full time, if you want to work for a month and then take 3 months off, you can do that if you want. But I don't know about you, but for me, if I don't need the income and I've only got a year, I will not be going to work during that time. I know, especially if there's no ramifications. So I love my job, but I can definitely find something else to do for a year. So there are a few stipulations with this. You can't keep anything that you purchase after the year. So if you go out and buy, a $4 million house, you have to give it back to the donor at the end of the year. The same thing with cars and things like that. So in reality, it probably just makes more sense to rent things that you want to use during the year. But and I don't know if little things like clothing or whatever you purchase, sort of for subsistence, that's fine, but you can travel however much you want. You can actually take people on trips with you and pay for their trips as well. So it's really just what you want to do, who you want to do it with, as long as the people are with you. You can't send your parents on a trip without you, but you can take them with you. You and I can do things together, or we can, totally do things apart. It's totally up to us, whatever we want to do. If you want to work on projects that you can continue after the year, you can, but yeah, just told me it's unbelievable. I don't even really know how to react. They say we have a week to sort of get our affairs in order, and I guess kind of a buffer week to figure out, what we want to do so we don't miss any of our time thinking about what we want to do. But as of next week, this time, we have unlimited money and time to do whatever we want to do. I know. That's why we've been trying to get a hold of you all day. Because you've been selected for this unbelievable program, and it's been making me crazy not being able to talk to you and tell you and be excited. I know. Man, it really gives you some perspective on what are the things that are important to you. If you didn't have to worry about work, you didn't have to worry about money, what would you do with your time? I know, I have big travel plans. All the places that I've read about in magazines and thought I would never, ever be able to go. I know. Well, and as part of the program, we'll have to check in periodically. We have to keep a video blog, a vlog of what we're doing on a regular basis. But again, it's like 5 minutes a day. We have to fill out, these weekly checklists. And I think it's once a month we have to stop off at a clinic, basically wherever we are, and have an EKG done to kind of test our brain waves to see how our brains change the happier we get. I guess the study is when you have everything you could want, do you really get happier? And what are the things that people do that actually make them happier? So it's a really interesting study. It's really exciting to be part of that too, but it's like being a lottery winner. And in many ways being a lottery winner without a lot of the pitfalls of the lottery with, all of your family members in the world coming out to ask you for money because you can't buy them anything. You can't, and I would keep it quiet that you can take people with you on trips because, you can always just let people think that if you take your family members or you take friends that they're paying for themselves, because you may get people coming out of the woodwork wanting to be your best friends once they find out you can take them on trips. But, you can't buy your sister a house. You can't buy cars for various family members. You can't pay off people's loans and things like that. So a lot of the pitfalls that people run into with the lottery just isn't there. And the fact that it's finite, that it's only a year, we can do whatever we want for a year. A year's a long time, but I think it changes what you would do. Are you thinking at all about what you'll do? Yeah, I may try to write a little bit, just to have something. I don't know, I think after a month or so I'll want something creative to be working on, some sort of project. Yeah, but I don't know what that is yet. I think the first thing I'll do, I've wanted to go to a destination spa forever. And I think I'll take like a week, at least a week, and go to a destination spa and just kind of use that time to really figure out what I want to do. Like, it's hard to think right now since I've been at work all day. Like, it's hard to separate myself from tomorrow morning. I don't have to get up and go to work. I know, and there's, people I want to visit that I haven't visited in ages that I just haven't even thought about because flying to them is so expensive. I know, and there's restaurants I want to try, and there's wine I want to buy. I know. I don't mind too much that I can't keep anything that's not like perishable, because I don't care that much about clothes anyway. But although I may go on a bit of a spending spree for clothes just for the year, like stuff I can wear that I would never buy for the year. And just the fun of going on a spending spree and not having to worry about what it costs. Can you imagine? I mean, that's not very important to me. I'd probably spend an afternoon doing that. You'd spend a lot more time. Whatever floats your boat. I mean, I think that's the really exciting thing about this is it's whatever floats your boat. It's like whatever works for you. I know. Think about it. What are the things that you've always wanted to do? I know, I really am going to have to, again, it's why I might do the destination spas, just get away, get some time to think. I don't even know if I'll tell people right away until I figure out what I want to do. I know. I may tell some of my family members eventually, like ones I want to take on trips, but actually that'll be a lot of fun too, to be able to take some people who couldn't afford. I know my parents would love to go on a cruise, and even though I don't really like a cruise, that doesn't interest me that much, I may go just to let them go. Yeah. Oh, my mother would love it, and my mother would love it to go with me, because she would know it's not something I really want to do. I'm just kind of doing it for her, and that would make her feel special too. What else do you think that you'd do? Oh, I know, doesn't that sound like a luxury? Just to have that time. Just time to do nothing. Time to read a book. Time to work on projects. Time to... Oh, you're right. One of the first things I'm doing is I'm having a cleaning crew come out and clean my house so that I don't have to clean my house. Oh, and I'm going to have them come every week. I don't want to have to clean my house at all for a year. Oh, how wonderful would that be? What other stuff do I not want to do? Oh my gosh. It's limitless. I'm going to get like a personal assistant to pay my bills and stuff so I don't have to... I know that sounds crazy, and probably once I have lots of free time that stuff wouldn't bother me as much because I'd have the time to do it. But yeah, I have some projects I'd want to work on too. Just even like some crafty stuff, just sitting out on a beach, like knitting or, working on cross stitch or, whatever. Just being able to do that and read some trashy magazines and read some beach novels and just, have the time to relax. But I have a feeling some of that will grow old pretty quick too once I get kind of caught up on sleep, and it'll probably change month to month what I want to do. I know I want to do a lot of traveling. I've never been to Europe at all, and there's so many places I would like to go. Yeah, I really want to go to Barcelona. I've wanted to go forever. I have some family members who have been, actually, cousins that were in high school that went with like school trips and stuff, and they loved it, and I've read so much about it. Do you have places that you'd really, really like to go? Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Just travel around, be able to take tours and see things I've never seen. I might want to just learn something silly too, like, I don't know, like learn how to make wine or learn how to... Boy, I could learn something to completely change my career if I wanted. Take that time to completely change how I live after this year. I know. Oh, I could go to India and just study meditation. I've been reading this book about this man who went and he's studied meditation extensively, and he would take month long, or I think he even took a year long meditation trip. And while I'm reading this book, I'm just thinking, who has a year to take to go study meditation? Who is able to make that happen? I mean, I know people do, but I can barely figure out how to take a weekend. I know, but now we have that opportunity. We can do whatever we want. I know it'll be interesting to really sit down and think about what are the things that would make me happy. What are the things that, how do I want to spend my time? I know I spend my time doing stupid things, but I mean, I can't imagine watching television when I could be doing anything else. I mean, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll watch movies and things like that, but I know there's all of these things that I just can't find the time to do, or the money. It'll be a fascinating year. You and I need to talk like once a week, just at least, no matter where we are in the world, and figure out, what one another is doing. Won't it be interesting how different our lives will be a year from now? I know it'll be sad to have to go back to life as normal, but a year's a long time. Isn't it the most incredible thing? We are right now the luckiest people in the world. We really are. Can you imagine having a more incredible opportunity? I can't either. Well, here, I say we cheers with some champagne. Congratulations to us, the greatest sweepstakes winners in the world. Cheers. Yes, I'm just waiting to hear back from the hotel with your confirmation. I expect to have that soon. Come on in. Have a seat. Yes, I have all of your contact information, and I will get back to you most likely within the hour. Okay? Great. I look forward to talking to you later. All right. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. Come on in. Welcome to Travel Escapes. Hi. Are you my 2 o'clock? Great. Right on time. I'm Jess. Nice to meet you. Okay, well, I know we discussed a little bit of what you were looking for on the phone. Were there any extra details you wanted to give me? All right. I think we can accommodate that time frame. Looks like you're trying to have a little mini escape fast. I understand. I've been there where all of a sudden a little window of time pops up and try to get out. So the information that I have for you is that you're really looking for a food or wine package. Okay. And I
I know your general price range, so I have a few options in that price range. I actually found two packages much less expensive, and then there's one that's more expensive, but I thought I'd give you all of the options and look at what you would like. Okay, so I know you only have a very limited window of time available, kind of a weekend, long weekend. All right, so let me get right into the packages that I found for you, and then I can get you any more details on any package you like in particular. All right, so the first package I found is to Buenos Aires. It's called the Taste of Buenos Aires from the Fierro Hotel. This is a boutique property with 22 suites in Palermo, Hollywood. Palermo, Hollywood, Buenos Aires, not California. Um, this is for a 2-night stay in a superior room, and the highlight is a Argentinian wine flight. So, have you had a wine flight before? Okay, yeah, you're a bit of a foodie, so you'll have several different options, small tastings of wine. These will all be picked out by the sommelier at the hotel. All local Argentinian wines. They have a wonderful wine culture there and delicious wines to try. Sometimes they can be a little bit hard to get in the States, so this kind of tour would be very interesting. You'd probably try a lot of wines you haven't had before. The cost for this is $443, and again, it's for 2 nights for 2 in a superior suite. It's a beautiful room, and I can get you pictures if you're interested. And this is within your time frame, and it's a 33% savings from booking the package parts separately. And we can look into flights if you're interested in that. That was one of the lower packages that I found. It just was a great deal, so I thought I would mention it to you. The next package is in California. It's a bit closer to home. This is a Savor and Spin from the Granada Hotel and Bistro. It's a 1920s brick building in downtown San Luis Obispo. A fantastic city. If you haven't been before, it's worth a visit. It's one of the happiest places on earth when they did a recent study. It's just a great, great city to visit. It's a 2-night stay in the Granada Suite. Beautiful room. 3-course chef's tasting menu at the hotel's Latin American inflected Granada Bistro. So again, this has a little Latin American flair, but would save you some money on travel because it's in the U.S. And that is $500 for 2 nights in a double. And that would also fit your time frame, and that's a 43% savings if you were to book the room and the tasting menu separately. So that's a nice little package. Again, that would probably end up being the least expensive option just because it's a flight to California rather than to South America. Okay. The next one is the Splurge package, but it's a wonderful package, so I wanted to mention it. This is to Italy, and it's called Lost Inn from the Borgo Ignazia. That's a seaside compound with 63 rooms, nestled in an olive and jasmine tree in Italy. It's a 3-night stay in La Corte Bella room. It's a beautiful room, and again, I can get you pictures if you're interested in that. And this is a customized 3-day activities program. So it's got Mediterranean cooking classes, it's got a bike ride to an olive mill, it's got an olive oil tasting, it's got a really full package of food and olive oil related programs. So the cost on that is $2,586 total for a double room. So it's for 3 nights, so it's a longer stay, and it is a little bit pricier, but it's really a full olive oil and food program. So you'd be busy while you're there. So I don't know if you're looking for something with a little bit of the food and wine program, but mostly relaxation, or if you're looking for something that's more immersion into a food and wine program while you're there. Um, but that's a 30% savings instead of booking everything separately. It's a fantastic package that I just found out about. So, but it may be out of your price range, and that's totally understandable. So the final package that I put together is in St. Martin, and it's the St. Martin Gourmand from the Radisson Blu Resort, Marine and Spa. It's a secluded 252-room retreat on a cove in the Marcel National Nature Reserve on the French side of the island. So you'd get a little bit of the French flair, and it's in an absolutely gorgeous nature reserve. This is really a find. This is a true break from the norm. It's very secluded. It's a little piece of paradise that they've managed to keep out there. This is for 3 nights in a deluxe room. And the highlight is dinner on the beach for 2 and a Caribbean rum tasting. So it's got that beach atmosphere. The rum tasting is something unique. And the cost of that is $1,573. And again, that's for 3 nights, and that's in a double. So for the two of you, and that has a savings of 30% from booking it separately. So I know that one really sort of hit your price point, but I had the lower options and then the more expensive option. So I don't know if you had something in particular in mind that struck your fancy. The St. Martin, I don't blame you. This is a fantastic resort. It's in a really unique area. It's a real if you have a short amount of time and you really just want to get away, that's a great place to go. So let me do a little bit. I'll get you a little bit more information. So, have you ever been to St. Martin before? All right. It's in the Northeast Caribbean. It's about 300 kilometers east of Puerto Rico. And it's divided roughly 60-40 between France and the Netherlands. However, the Dutch side has a larger population, again, so the French side of the island is a little bit more secluded. And let me tell you a little bit about the resort itself. So this is in the nature reserve, and it sits upon a pristine stretch of white sand beach. So even though it's in the nature reserve, foresty, it is right on the beach as well. So you get the best of all worlds, and it's cradled by the serene Caribbean Sea. The resort's literal and metaphorical off the beaten path locale is very appealing, and it's a nice way to have a quiet, refined, unpretentious Caribbean vacation. It's very unhurried pace. Again, you should really feel refreshed, even though it's a short stay. So I can get you a little bit more information. Let me just look up the rooms here. Okay, so for this we would have you booked in a deluxe room, and you'll have a private balcony offering refreshing views of palm trees and lush blooming gardens. There's beautiful gardens all around the hotel. And the soothing sound of the fountains in the gardens are really nice and relaxing. It's a perfect sanctuary. These are generously oversized rooms. That's why if you want to upgrade to a suite, you can. But honestly, their standard and deluxe rooms are huge. So they're the size of a suite for most other hotels. But again, we can upgrade you to a suite if you would rather. They're very comfortably furnished, and it's a if you're planning on really enjoying the grounds, it's going to give you ample space. Would you like to look at the suites? Okay, I know this hits your price point perfectly, so I think the deluxe room will get you exactly what you need. Okay, so I can go ahead and book that. I have all of your information, and I have that tentatively booked, but let's look at flights. So exactly what dates were you looking at? I know they're coming up here quick. Okay, so let me just take a look at what I can find. Alright. Oh, that's actually a great price for that. Okay, so I can get you a flight leaving at 7 a.m. And returning at 11:45 p.m. Does that work for you? It kind of extends your stay as much as you possibly can. And that's on American Airlines, and it's for $687, which is a very good price for getting to St. Martin. So do you want me to book that for two? Okay. Oh, we got the last few seats at that price too, because we're booking so late here. But that's a great price for that. Okay. Other information that I can get you. I'm going to print out all of the information about the package and the hotel and the rum tasting, just so I don't know if you're like me, but part of the joy of travel for me is getting excited about it and preparing for it. So I like lots of information that I can look at and think about before I go. And I know it's coming up soon, so you may not have a whole lot of time to fantasize about your trip, but I will print everything out for you and give you the brochures that we have about St. Martin's and all the additional information about this package. Okay? Anything else I can help you with? Great, so let me just print all of that out, and I'll be in touch with any additional information we may need. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. Okay, well, I'm so glad I got to help you today. All right, have a fantastic trip. I'm very jealous. All right.
Hello. Let me just show you to your room. I'm so glad you'll be staying with us this week. We have everything that you need. If you have any trouble with the television, just let us know. We have all basic and premium cable channels. This is your closet. You should have enough space for all of your clothes. We also have a safe if you have any valuables with you. If you have any difficulty operating the safe, please just let us know. And if you decide to open your windows, you have a beautiful view of the courtyard. It's a beautiful time of year to be here. Nice place to sit and look out. We have very comfortable beds. We always get complimented on our beds. And we have various pillows available. We do have a pillow menu. If you would like another kind of pillow, just let us know. Be happy to accommodate. This is your bathroom. We have all of the amenities that you need here. If you need any extra shampoo or conditioner, soap, if you forgot anything at home, it's all complimentary. Toothpaste, shaving lotion, anything that you may need, just call down to the front desk. And again, if you need other kinds of pillows, we do have feather and foam here, but we also have up at the front desk, we have barley pillows, we have Tempur-Pedics, anything might be comfortable for you. There's the phone with our number. Because you are a preferred guest, you do not have to check in at the front desk. We have Hello. I'm so sorry to disturb you. You look so comfortable in your hammock there. But I just wanted to check and see if you would like anything to drink. It's all complimentary here at the resort. We have a variety of fruit juices. We have pina coladas. I could get you a cold beer. Pretty much anything you want from the bar or the restaurant. I can just run in and get it for you and bring it out to you in the hammock. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to have to get up. You look so comfortable. Yes, I can definitely get that for you. Sure, no problem. Just give me a few seconds. I'll run in. I'll bring that out to you. You just relax here and listen to the waves for a little bit. Hi, here you are. Yes, I know it's just inside. I know it's not far to walk, but when you're in the hammock and you're nice and comfortable, you don't want to have to get up. So we'd like to offer that to you. Are you enjoying your stay here at the resort? No, no tip is necessary. It's all included in the resort charges. We do appreciate the offer, though. Is there anything else that you would like? Suntan lotion, sunglasses? I'm just going to set up this table here for you so you have a place to put your drink. And I'll be walking up and down the beach for the rest of the afternoon. If there's anything that you would like, feel free to let me know. I can bring you a snack. Would you like any kind of snack? Oh, sure, I can get you that. I'd be happy to. Just give me a few more minutes. I'll be right back. Just relax. Listen to the waves. Here you go. I'm just going to place this on the table with your drink. And if you need anything, if you need a book, magazine, I can retrieve that for you. We like to take good care of our guests here. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you, anything I can get you, and you just relax and enjoy your afternoon. I'll walk around to all the cabanas and I'll check in on you periodically, but I don't want to disturb, especially if you feel like taking a nap. Do just relax. I can't blame you for wanting to sit here and just watch the waves. Now I'll leave you alone so you can relax. And if you want, you can sleep. Enjoy. Thank you for taking this time today. I see you already have your face in the face cradle, so you're all ready for your back massage. So I'm just going to pull the sheet down to the base of your hips. And I have some warm massage oil. I'm going to stand right by your head, if that's okay. Put some of this warm massage oil on my hands. Run down your spine with my hands, down to your hips, and slowly back up to your shoulders, covering your back with massage oil. Running it along your neck, and then back down on either side of your spine with both of my hands, over your hips, and slowly in a wavy pattern up to your shoulders and across your neck. One more time. Down to your hips with both of my hands with warm massage oil, and then slowly up the sides of your back and the sides of your neck. Now I'm going to take my thumbs on the left hand side of your spine and slowly, one thumb after the other, go down your spine towards your hips. Then I'm going to run my thumbs along the top of your hip bone. I'm going to take my 4 fingers and do small little circles along the top of your hip bone. Now I'm going to take alternating hands and slowly grasp your skin on the left hand side of your back, just grasping a little bit of your skin as I move up towards your shoulders. I hope you're starting to relax. And as I get to your shoulders, I'm going to run my hands along the top of your shoulder, slowly grasping with both hands to release your shoulders, pulling them down away from your ears. Now I'm going to use my 4 fingers again and go in small circles around your shoulder blade, down, around, and then on top of your shoulder blade with my 4 fingers, doing small circles, moving about a ½ inch after 3 circles. Then alternating my hands again, I'm going to grasp the skin, the top of your shoulder blade, and again finishing by running my hands on the top of your shoulders, pulling your shoulder down away from your ears. Now I'm going to use my knuckles and run them all the way down the side of your spine on the left hand side. Then using my knuckles along the top of your hip bone, releasing your lower back, any tension you may hold. Taking my 4 fingers again, I'm going to run from your spine all the way to the side of your body, pressing medium pressure, slowly moving up your spine as I run my fingers from your spine to your side with medium pressure, releasing your spinal muscles all the way up to your shoulder. I'm using my thumbs, alternating thumbs on the top of your shoulders, and your neck, and all around your shoulder blade, releasing any muscle tension you may have in your shoulder. Now I'm going to take my whole forearm and run it from the top of your shoulder all the way down your spine, using a little pressure with my elbow, turning my arm so that my forearm is rested against the top of your hip bone, pushing down your hip bone. Then with my left fist on the base of your spine, I'm going to use my right forearm to go all up the side of your body, using firm pressure. Then again, both of my hands will run down your spine on either side and back up the sides of your body and up through your neck. I'm going to move to the right hand side of your body. Again, using my thumbs down the right hand side of your body to your hip bone, alternating thumbs, using my alternating thumbs on the top of your hip bone, and then alternating hands, grasping a little bit of skin as I move up your body to your shoulder, continuing to alternate my hands as I grasp the top of your shoulder and pull your right shoulder down away from your ears. I'm then going to use my 4 fingers, pulling down your shoulder and then in small hard circles around your shoulder blade, getting into all of those muscles that often get so tight. Then again, I'm going to use my fingers, all 4 fingers, on top of your shoulder blade, releasing the muscles on top of your shoulder blade, moving about a half an inch after each small hard circle. Then again, alternating my hands, grasping the skin at the top of your shoulder blade, and again on the top of your shoulder, pulling your shoulder down away from your ears. Then going to use my knuckles down your spine, well, the side of your spine, your spinal muscles, never actually hitting your spine because that could hurt, and using my knuckles along the top of your hip bone, and then again my 4 fingers pulling from your spinal muscles to your side, medium pressure, moving up slightly towards your shoulder. As I reach your shoulder, I'm going to alternate my thumbs around your shoulder blade, releasing any remaining tension you may hold in your shoulder blade. And then taking my whole forearm, starting with my hand, down your spinal muscles, using a little bit of pressure with my elbow, turning my arm to push gently on your hip bone at the top of with my whole forearm, and then with my fist at the base of your skull, using the other arm using the forearm against your low back, and then all the way up to your shoulder. And again, using my hands along the side of your spine and slowly back up to your shoulders and your neck. Now I'm going to use my hand to grasp the back of your neck, using extra pressure on the sides of your neck, not along the spine, but on the sides. And changing sides so that I use each hand and fully massage your neck, releasing any tension there, pushing down on your shoulders. And now one final relaxing massage stroke down your spine and back up your back to your shoulders. Placing my hands at the top of your shoulders, one hand at the top of your shoulder and one hand on your low back, and gently rocking your body. Pulling the sheet back up to keep you warm. Thank you for coming in for this massage today. Take your time getting off the massage table. Take your time relaxing. Thank you. Okay, well, let me just start off by looking at your skin. Your skin looks really nice. Do you have any problems with your skin? No, not really. Okay. You have a little bit of oil on your forehead and your nose, your T-zone. Yeah. Your cheeks are a little dry, but not bad. Okay. Now let me look over here. Yeah, your skin looks really nice. Okay. So I'm just going to start off by cleansing your face. And I have some nice products that we can use. I have an individualized package of Aubrey Organics. And this is for combination oily skin, so this will be perfect for you. And it's a blue-green algae with grapeseed extract. It's a facial cleansing lotion. It's for combination oily skin, and it's a balancing formula. It cleans and hydrates skin with blue-green algae in a mild Castile soap base. Herbal extracts soothe stressed skin, so we're going to get rid of all of your stress, the stress in your skin too. Alright, and it's got coconut cream in it, aloe vera, citrus seed extract. Oh, that sounds really nice. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. Okay. And I'm going to start off just by using this water bottle and spraying your face a little bit. Okay, just to get it a little wet. Put a little bit of this facial lotion, cleansing lotion on my hands. My hands are clean. Just gonna rub that in, circular motions on your face. Just let it really clean off your skin, your chin, and on your nose, sides of your nose. And I've got a basin of water and hot water with a washcloth, wet washcloth. So this should feel nice and warm on your skin. So we just clean off the soap
going to do is we're going to use this Giovanna Purifying Facial Scrub. It's part of their detox system, and it's with activated charcoal volcanic ash and super antioxidant acai and goji berry. So I use a lot of this product. They also make a volcanic ash soap that I use as well. It's really nice. I like this scrub a lot because it does a good job exfoliating, but it's not too harsh. I don't feel like it's tearing my skin up. And I feel like I can use it more than once a week if my face is feeling really dirty or really dry, like I need to remove the dead skin. So I'm going to open this up, put it on my fingers, and I'm just going to rub that in, again in a circular motion, on your forehead, doing a little massage at the same time. Okay. On the sides of your face and your cheeks and your chin, underneath your mouth, on the sides of your chin, sides of your face, and on your neck. Okay. And I'm going to get your nose, because I know that's a part of your face that's oily. Get really on the side of your nose. I know I get blemishes on the sides of my nose from all the oil. Okay. Alright. I'm going to use a little bit more water. Okay. And then again, I've got a hot warm towel. I'm just going to use to open this up and just remove all of the exfoliating scrub. Put that in the water. Alright. Move all the exfoliating scrub off the face. Sides of your cheeks. Chin. I want to get your neck. All the scrub off of your skin. Okay, I pretty much have it all. Just going to do one more pass. The warm hot towel. Sort of wrap it around your face. Your skin looks so much brighter. Always nice to exfoliate our skin. Help those skin cells detach when they need to. Okay. So now the best part. I have a steam machine. I'm gonna have some nice warm steam on your face. Just allow your face to absorb a nice warm steam. Open up your pores.
especially if I've had a cold or my sinuses are stuffed up from allergies. It's so nice just to breathe in the warm steam. Let's take a few deep breaths. Let our lungs relax. Does that feel good? Yeah, I think it's nice. Alright. Your skin's looking really nice. I think we've opened your pores up. I think we're ready. Move the steam off. And now we're going to use a Bali Natural clay mask. This has clay, rice powder, milk protein, grapefruit, orange, lemon, anise, and fennel essential oil. And it's to help promote better blood circulation and just help hydrate your skin and help clear up some of those oily T-zones. So I'm going to open this up and just put this especially on your forehead and your nose. I'm not going to put much on your cheeks because your cheeks are already a little bit dry. I don't want to dry them out more with the clay. Alright, so now when we let that sit, if you want I can give you a little hand massage. Does that sound good? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take this hand. I've got some lotion here that I'm going to use on your face, but I'm just going to put some on my hands right now. And just massage your hand a little bit. Just using my thumbs. And up your arm. Small circles all around your palm. And rolling your fingers between my fingers. Loosen up the muscles in your fingers. Get really relaxed. You can fall asleep if you want to. I won't leave the mask on you all night. Okay, let me get this other hand. Yeah, it feels nice to just take some time for you. You're better to everyone in your life if you let yourself relax. It's important to take time for you. It's not selfish. Everyone needs to relax and de-stress. They found that people who are happy are more likely to get married, to have children, to support their community. So it's not selfish to do what you need to be happy. It's good to everyone around you. Okay. Let's see how that feels. Alright. I think that's dry. So I'm going to take this wet washcloth again and just get that off of your face.
unfortunately, it does have to come to an end at some point. But this is the best part. I'm going to put some moisturizer on your face, and then I'm going to give you a little face massage. That's one bonus to spa day at my house, is that being a massage therapist, I can give you a great face massage. So, this again is the Aubrey Organics. It's a natural herbal maintenance with Goa herb oil balancing moisturizer. It's also for oily skin. It lightly hydrates the skin, but it's not too heavy. And again, it's got the coconut cream in it and witch hazel, extract of fennel, hops, balm mint, mistletoe, chamomile and yarrow, extract of horsetail, coltsfoot, and nettle. Oh, it's got all kinds of herbs in it. Interesting. Okay, let me open that up and get some on my hands. And I'm just going to rub it into your face, using all 4 fingers on your forehead, doing small circles just to help you relax, and on your temples, smoothing in the hydrating lotion. Get some more on my hands. Really get your cheeks. And massage the muscles that connect your jaw, your cheekbones, and the bottom of your jaw. Putting a little bit more on your chin. And really hydrating your neck. And then we want to get your nose. And doing figure 8s around your eyes. I don't want to get too close to your eyes because you don't want to rub that delicate area underneath your eyes. But by putting the lotion sort of around your eye sockets, it will slowly seep in around your eyes. Just smoothing all of that off, using my knuckles, the sides of your face, just very loosely, touching the back of your neck a little bit. While we're at it, can't miss the neck and your shoulders. How does your face feel? Doesn't that feel great? And you can do that at home, and it doesn't cost much. Just use the products you probably have at home anyway. And we get to hang out. Are you ready to do my facial? Okay, thanks.
Hello, my name is Jess, and I will be your server tonight. Yes, I'm so excited you came in for our 15-course tasting menu. You have a few hours to spare. Okay. It's a wonderful menu. It should be a really enjoyable evening. And we have everything ready for you. And I will start bringing out courses pretty quickly because it does usually take about 3 hours to 4 hours, depending on how much wine you drink, to get through the entire meal. So, can I start you off with water? Okay, I'm going to pour you all some water. Is tap water okay, or would you like bottled or sparkling? Tap's okay? Alright, let me get you that. Okay. And can I start you off with some wine? Yes, very good choice to start off with. Alright, I will be right back with that. Here's your wine. And let me pour you a taste. Have a taste of that, see if you like it. Oh, good. I'm glad you like that. Would everyone at the table like it? Okay. Okay. Excellent. Well, let me start you off with the first course, now that you have your wine. So we're going to start off with a cheddar and apple savory black and white cookie. This is a takeoff on the classic chocolate and vanilla iced New York cookie. And this one comes in a little white cardboard bakery box wrapped up in string. It's a little whimsical take. And we'll give you it's a cheesy cookie with an apple puree and a goat butter. It's really excellent. You enjoy that? And I'll be back shortly with the next course. How did you like the black and white cookie? Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. It's a nice way to start the meal. A little fun. We try to keep things fun. So this next course that I'm bringing out is oyster glazed with wood sorrel and mignonette. It's a local oyster served with a crusting of salt, and it's served with a classic vinegar mignonette sauce that's frozen and turned into a shaved ice. And then it's also served with a crisp buckwheat wood sorrel, and it's nice and crunchy along with the crunch of the oyster. Well, I hope you enjoy that. Would you like some more wine? Of course. Enjoy. How are you doing so far? Are you ready for the next course? Okay, this is cranberry snow with beets, goat cheese, and caraway. There's a beet and caraway crumble, and a breadcrumb type topping. And there's nasturtium leaves and cranberry snow on top, with a little bit of salt. How do you like that? That should be a nice pairing with the wine that you chose as well. Let me pour you a little bit more water. Is there anything else I can get you right now? Okay. I'll be back shortly with the next course. Enjoy the dish. Hello. Would you like to have a new bottle of wine? Okay. Another excellent choice. I'll go get that for you. everyone likes them? Okay. And are you ready for your next course? Okay, this is a sea urchin custard with baby squid, bay scallop, and apple. And it's a ragu of shrimp, bay scallop, and baby squid in a sea urchin custard. It's very smooth. And it's served in a sided shot glass. Again, it's a very interesting taste and wonderful for seafood lovers. Please enjoy. Are you doing well so far? That's great. Are you having fun? Good. Okay, the next course is a sturgeon with chives, smoked with everything bagel crumble, pickles, and caviar. So it's a bit of a play on the bagel and lox, but with the sturgeon instead of lox. It's a smoked fish and caviar and pickles. Yeah, it makes it a little bit more decadent. And there's a light egg yolk custard served in an egg cup. Do you like the caviar? Yes, it is really nice. And the everything bagel crumble gives it a little bit of crunch. Are you enjoying the smoked fish course? Good. So anything else I can get you right now? Okay. Enjoy. Can I get you some more water? Okay. How are you all doing? So we have the next course. It's a salsify roast with bulgur wheat, mangalitsa ham, and hazelnuts. The salsify is sort of like a parsnip, and it's roasted and served with ham. The ham's from North Carolina, and the breed is mangalitsa. And it's really prized for its fat. So it's a very decadent dish, but it's served with the salsify, which is a mild, sort of mellow root vegetable. So they pair well. I hope you enjoy that. Are you all doing okay for wine? Okay. Well, I will be back shortly and bring you the next course. Are you all done with the salsify and ham? Great. The next course that I'm bringing out is a carrot tartare with rye bread and condiments. This is a poached carrot, and it's attached to the side in a meat grinder. It's just a little whimsy. Then we have small craters with different seasonings and colored salts. So you can just use the carrot to sort of dip up the different sauce. And you can use the grinder to grind up the carrot to mix with the salsas if you like it that way. Again, it's just for a little fun. Enjoy. I'll be back shortly. So we're halfway through. How are you holding up? Good? Great. Are you ready for the next dish? Wonderful. So this is a tile fish, poached with turnips, radish, and kaffir lime. It's a poached tile fish, and it's got a kaffir lime foam with a little white turnip puree. It's served cool. I hope you enjoy it. Can I get you some more wine? Okay. Would you like a new bottle? Of course. I'll go get that for you. Have a taste. What do you think? Great. The whole table? Okay. You all enjoying the meal? Okay. Well, now we move on to the lobster, poached with leeks, black onion, and shellfish bisque. It's extremely fresh. It was pulled out of the water only 24 hours ago. The blackened onion powder and roasted root are sprinkled on top for extra flavor, but mostly it's the freshness of the lobster that you're seeking to taste. Enjoy. Let me top up your water for you. Are you getting full? Okay. Save some room. It's a little bit more. Take your time. If you'd like me to slow down with the courses, just let me know. Happy to wait and let you have some more wine and just relax. Okay? This next course that I'm bringing out is a duck in broth roasted with plums and kale and braised with foie gras and potato. So the duck is roasted whole, and then we'll carve it for you. So here they come with the duck. Isn't it beautiful? And then they'll take it back and they can carve it for you. It's a fantastically succulent dish. And with the crisp skin, we have a confit of leg on the side with mashed potatoes and bits of foie gras with a consommé. It's just a perfect clear consommé. Well, enjoy that, and I'll be back shortly. Now we have a greensword pretzel, mustard and grapes. Cleanse your palate a little bit. This is a wedge of washed rind New York cheese, some green grapes, and homemade batons of pretzel bread. Again, just a little palate cleansing for the rest of the meal, and a little nod to New York. Can I pour you some more wine? Okay. Well, we're winding down. We have 4 more courses, and this is the malt egg cream with vanilla and seltzer. And it's a savory version of an egg cream with vanilla syrup instead of the chocolate syrup. And it's served in an old-fashioned seltzer siphon. Tall glasses and a soda fountain spoon. Again, just a little fun. It'll cleanse your palate before the next course. Now we have a pear poached with honey and acorn. Just a little bit of dessert. It's poached in honey with a little bit of acorn and nut. Are you doing okay? Alright, I'll be back soon with your last few courses. Can I get you some more water? Are you doing okay on wine? Have you been having fun? Good. Let me pour you some more water. And now we have the walnut sheep's milk cheesecake and port. This is a sheep's milk cheesecake with an airy, creamy texture. And it's not too sweet. It's served with the port. Again, after that heavy meal, we don't make very sweet desserts. And your final course is the pretzel, chocolate covered with sea salt. This is Martin's Hard Pretzels. It's dipped in chocolate and covered with sea salt. The crunch is really nice, and then we'd also like to give you a bakery box with a black and white cookie to take home. It's a shortbread wafer rather than the traditional white cake. And I hope you've had a wonderful evening. There's no rush. Take your time. You can order coffee if you'd like. You're more than welcome to stay and just savor the rest of the evening. And I can get you another bottle of wine if you would like it. And you've already prepaid, so no worries about the check. That's all set. And I hope you've had a absolutely wonderful evening. I've loved serving you, and I'll be here for the rest of the evening if you would like anything else. Okay, thank you so much for coming. Good night.